Kite Man, hell yeah. Episode 4, titled Portal Potty, hell yeah. And this episode is a really well done episode dealing with drama. Like, it's weird to say that, knowing how absurd the show is and how it's like a hyper watch economy with all the cursing, all the blood, all the sexual windows you can think of. Meanwhile, in this episode, it's more about Golden Glider and how Golden Glider is very distanced towards her background. She doesn't really want to talk about her upbringing, her parents. Like, hey, they're moving in. Kite Man and Golden Glider are moving in. Kite Man has all baby photos and them together, him hanging out with Ivy and Harley and Legion Doom, all that kind of stuff. While Golden Glider has zero. You know, all recent stuff, and he's like, weird. What's going on? And it does feel like a weird relationship because that would be a question people would have. It's like, okay, why didn't you, well, like, go, if it's like, why don't you have any photos when you were a kid? Like, it's just weird. And we know she has a brother because Captain Cole is her brother. The big Flash villain is the leader of the Rogues. That he is the brother. So clearly, there's a adoption thing. Maybe it's something really bad happened. But naturally, Kite Man wants to find out. He wants to find out what it is and what's going on, and that he's trying to find any means possible. And it feels really well drawn in and very well put together. While you're also having a time traveling thing with a toilet, where it looks like if you take a shit, you go back in time. If you take a piss, you go forward in time. Which is okay because Bane takes a explosion shit, as he says, an explosive shit, and travels back in time to the 80s. And that's when we meet Golden Glider's parents and the relationship that the parents had and find out what actually happened. Um, and the moment Kite Man finds out what happened to her parents, to Golden Glider's parents, he goes back in time and takes and tries to trying to fix things and hope everything goes well. And clearly, they're trying to do the butterfly effect, which is like, oh, if you killed this fly, that person, Bane stomps on something in the past, but clearly the footprint never got fixed, that type of thing. Oh, the whitening of the wall and that type of thing. But while you're having this whole time travel stuff, there is that emotional beat of it, and there's a big giant action sequence at the beginning, which is like cool, fine, great. But they probably knew that hey, this is not gonna be a very action heavy episode, so better put that thing in the beginning. For all those people who are like, when does something blow up? When the action sequence every episode? It's like, well, no, this is about character. This is about character development. And spoiler, I'm curious, who is keeping Golden Glider's mom hostage? I am wondering. What is... Because it's green gas. I don't know, punchline, maybe? Because I doubt it, like, green gas is normally, like, Scarecrow or Joker or something on those lines. So I assume it would be someone in the vein of it. So it could be, like, Joker's daughter, it could be punchline, all we know. Like a take a punchline, a very different take of it, because it's like now she's just... Punchline is just Harley 2.0, basically what she is. But yeah, that's the big cliffhanger, and clearly that's going to maybe go through. That's clearly going to be at least for this week's episode, next week's episode, and I will be on time with next week's episode. Just had Batman Cape Say coming out at the same day, trying to cover all the episodes as and release them as much as I could. So this one is a little bit late, but comment below what you thought of episode 4.